welcome back to Astronomy Arcade. My name is Victoria, but you can call me Vicky. But yesterday I was 27 years old. I had no money and no prospects. I was already a burden to my parents, and I was frightened. But today's my birthday and I'm 28, so you can call me Kai, and let's play some D&D in space. I realized yesterday, in the last hour of being 27, that I never recorded anything saying those lines, and so I decided I would do it on stream. But welcome, it's Tuesday, and that means we play D&D in space. Also, it's my birthday, so we're hanging out, and we're having a good, fun, silly goose time. And before I get too carried away, I'm going to pass it over to our lovely Game Master Grant to let you know what the hell is going on.
Oh, hi everybody. Welcome back to another episode of D&D in Space. I am, of course, your DM, which means I am all of the other random characters that our players run into. Last time, a decent amount happened. There was a space battle. A bunch of mining drones decided that Dawnbreaker looked surprisingly asteroid-like and tried to mine it a little bit. Brick single-handedly took out at least 2 of them. The rest of the crew managed to mop up the rest of them. And the ship has a couple of scratches and marks on her hull as a result. That being said, all of you did survive. You have now...
Selka's gonna be pissed.
Maybe just a little bit. Actually, I think it's Quarren you have to worry about. That being said, you guys have landed on the planet Ursodak, the lovely, scenic world filled with molten lava and jagged rocks and a whole bunch of not very nice people and terrible drivers, as you also discovered. Essentially where we left off, you guys were on your way to a cantina before heading out into the wastelands to unleash who knows what on the universe and visit Lilith. Now, that's my bit done. Everyone, please go around and introduce your characters.
Okay, so I was kind of joking in the intro. Obviously, I was joking in the intro for many reasons. It wasn't in the intro, just kidding, haha. I told these guys beforehand. My neighbor is so loud right now. So I have the mic really close to my face, so hopefully you guys aren't getting any of that. But let me know if this sounds really bad. But my name is Vicky. I play Kypris. She is the heirloom human pilot of the team. She's also the captain of Dawn's Horizon. And it's not her birthday today, which is good, because she just got shot at a lot, like the other ones. If anyone's birthday is today, that would be a big bummer. But we're currently on for them, not for me. Today's great for me. And I saw Mac's face. He looked upset. And yeah, I'm excited to see what the hell is going on this fun little volcano planet. Eri.
Hi, I'm Amanda. But tonight I'll be playing Eri, the psionic warrior, not warlock. Not doing that again.
It's a warlock.
Yeah, good times. We're at a lava planet. Very cool, very awesome. I have a friend in my head. This is my best friend, Brick.
Hi, I'm Aries' best friend, Brick. The soldier / tank of the group. Currently also have a voice in my head, devout patron to Lilith, and
Lilith.
yeah, or I said patron. Yeah, fuck it. And yeah. Take it away, Lilith.
Scroll time.
The way you said
This is going to work much better if I unmute myself first.
The way you said Lilith was very like redacted and and then they gave it to redacted.
Yeah.
Lilith. Anyway, Leaf.
And then they gave it to Lilith.
Hit us with that resume. Still gonna get you.
I still don't actually know where I put my written list. This is a problem. Hi, I'm Leaf. I'm the psionic adept hacker elf and companion to Bessie, the sentient AI subroutine, as well as Wonder, the lovely, well-trained space weasel, and a growing menagerie of wonderful and less well-trained space critters, including Buddy and Chomper, the attack wizards, not to be confused with our attack weasel. Also not to be confused with Arachne and Athena, our two weaver worms, which also like attacking. I'm noticing a theme here. What else am I? I'm the ship therapist, in great demand. It's not great. Let's see, what else am I? Accomplished eco-terrorist. A diplomat, apparently. And
Budding improv.
improv comic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Super.
And I believe that's
I
everything.
think that's about it. Yeah.
I believe so.
Oh, and extremely concerned aficionado of ancient mythology.
What does that mean?
Very helpful
It
today.
means I have ranks in theology and I'm regretting it.
Oh my
Ignorance is bliss, and he wish he had some. So that, all right. I guess we'll pick up right where we left off. All of you are traveling through the, frankly, lawless streets of Ursodak City, and you're coming up on a cantina that Cordim pointed out to you. It is, by his estimations, one of the more tame cantinas in town. What would you like to do?
Why are we going to a cantina again?
We all needed a drink before we went and dealt with Lilith.
Oh, for sure.
So
Okay.
that's an interesting. That's I would say we all didn't. I think one of us needs a drink before. I think this was Brick's idea. Was it Brick's idea?
I think it was. I thought it was Connie.
I don't.
Was
think
it
The
Leah?
cantina? Going into the cantina was my idea.
Oh,
Aha. Okay.
the one who doesn't drink. That's interesting.
I wanted stimulants for once.
Okay.
Uh,
So you're
Or,
getting
you know,
coffee?
or the
Or harder narcotics.
I'd like some, coffee and something I can use to tranquilize Brick if necessary.
I'm sorry.
Alright,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
that might be good.
No. Did you say quaff?
Coffee?
Waffy.
Yeah, as in you quaff it.
I thought-
Quaffing, that art form where you attempt to imbibe a beverage while mostly ending up with it all over you instead of inside of you.
I also heard coffee, like coffee.
Like
with
he,
it.
I thought he was imitating me and my thick
Yeah.
Jersey accent when I say words like coffee.
Quaffee.
Anyway, we're
As
going
in what
to
I'm
the
not doing
cantina.
with this.
Oh
Oh no, I went to the cantina earlier.
Oh, good God. Okay.
God.
I'm ready
I-
too.
Okay. This
Yeah.
place has a name that
Cheers.
roughly translates to the basin. It seems to have been made out of what was once a large water holding tank once upon a time, or at least liquid of some kind. You're not sure. So it's cylindrical. It's several stories tall, and there are windows that seem to have been cut into the sides of it. And there is a large set of doors with a quite battered sign that looks like it's had parts replaced multiple times. And you're not sure what part of the sign is original at this point. I assume everyone goes in, or would you like to... Or is there anything you would like to do before you walk in this place?
I mean, I'd like to at least give it a once over and make sure it's not obviously an ambush.
You might make a spot check, see if anything seems out of place.
Make sure we're not walking into actually a front for the mob.
15.
I mean, that'd be just fun.
They all turn around, they're counting their money, and we're like, hi.
What are you doing here?
Sorry. Getting out.
Your food is free, please don't stay.
Exactly.
And it is the
with-
best pasta you have had in your life.
It always is.
With a 15, you don't really see anything terribly out of the ordinary. There seem to be crews of ships walking in randomly, and then people stumbling out in varying levels of intoxication.
Now,
Okay.
Leaf, you okay?
Yes.
You. I checked my watch. I feel like we have.
Oh,
What?
Now, what was that?
a
Who
ghost.
was
I
that?
don't know.
Well, how did we all hear it though?
I feel like it was going through Grant's mic.
But Grant heard it.
But
Well, we all
I
have
monitor.
Oh, you're monitoring. Okay, I think it's you then.
Yeah.
That was very spooky.
Do it again.
We're just gonna
Your cable
troubleshoot
okay?
real quick.
Not a ghosty. Sad.
Maybe a ghosty. Ghost machine. If we want to stall for a second, at work the other day they had to
Yeah.
warn us that somebody was coming in to play the organ overnight. Oh no,
Huh.
he froze. But okay, he's back. They had to warn us that somebody was coming in to play the organ overnight because it's a good time for them to practice because we don't have shows overnight, obviously. And they were like, if you happen to be in the building late, the organ will be playing. It's not a ghost this time.
That's awesome.
This time.
This time.
This time.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Sometimes it is.
Oh. Why? Okay, wait. But
Oh,
why
he
was
can't
this
hear us. Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, why is this person playing the organ at night?
Yeah, specifically at night.
I don't know, man. It's
Practicing. It's
Yeah, he's got vampire vibes.
it's
I like
common. It's common.
I mean, well, yeah, it's like an organ is so big that I think a lot of people have to practice playing the organ whenever they get a chance and like venues are closed and we have one. So,
It's very, very common as well for organists to travel,
Oh.
typically from like church to church and play on particular Sundays and that kind of stuff, and they will practice at any open spot they can find.
yeah.
Imagine just walking by the building though at like 2 a.m. and hearing that
Yeah.
from outside.
Well, the worst is there is an elevator that will audit. Is he back?
I can hear you now.
Oh, good.
Can you
You're
hear
back.
me?
Yes, you're back.
Can.
Yes.
We were talking about the organ that is not being played by a ghost this time. I'll tell you later.
Don't worry about it.
It's just a vampire. Just a vampire guy.
You know. The scream. Kyle, no, we can't hear you now. Are you?
Is this a
You're
joke?
miming. You're joking. You fucker. You bitch. Anyway,
All right.
I was turning to Leaf and saying, I feel like we need to go. I feel like we need to do things. What are we here? Is this gonna be a
Yeah,
quick
we're-
trip?
Are we just getting like to
Yeah.
go? So we're okay.
To go alcohol? Is that like illegal?
This is a lawless place.
Oh, I
Feels
guess
like
you're right.
Vegas.
You know me better than that. I walk up to the bar, I'm assuming, and attempt to order a stimulant, which won't kill me.
Okay.
Do you say,
You wa-
hi, I would like a stimulant that won't kill me? That's an insane
Yes.
thing
Well-
to say to a bartender.
That is precisely what I ask for.
Iconic.
Well, you walk into the establishment, and immediately you're greeted by smokes of varying kinds. The area is quite close in here. There isn't a single table and chair that matches in this place.
Eclectic.
The bar seems to have been made out of collections of either spare engine parts or just whatever they could cobble together from scrap piles, it would seem. There are bits and pieces of technology in there that have long since not been usable. That being said, you have on the other side of the bar one of those avian aliens who just kind of ruffles their feathers, looks at Leaf, and says, how might I? You want something that's not going to kill you? All of this stuff is technically poison to anyone who gets it.
I thought the first time we met one of these guys, it was just kind of a quirk of that dude. To know that it's all the bird aliens. We need more of these fuckers. This is great.
Then I will take a sublethal dose of whatever stimulant
So much range there.
tastes the best, I suppose.
There are a particular species that you're looking for, a particular palate.
Which species seems to have good taste or compatible taste in beverages?
Why? Just say human. Just
They
say
don't know what we are.
humans are.
Yeah,
You're right.
I'd like. I
You
guess-
guys enjoyed what you got with the Myrdans, actually.
Something that would suit a Mirnan palate.
But like maybe like 75% of that, just in case.
But just
Wasn't
like
I was doing the World Anvil summaries for very early 5th mission recently, so Kai would remember right now because Vicky remembers that the Mirnan wine is extremely fucking strong. So be careful, Leaf.
Okay. They nod, again, fluff their feathers a little bit, and turn around and start working on something at the bar. They do, however, while they're working, turn their whole head around and look back at the rest of the party and say, "Can I get anything else for the rest of the group?"
Do you have boba here? Switching it up a little bit.
I can't say I've ever heard of that particular beverage.
this,
Um.
I point to Brick. This one will take something that preferably won't knock him on his ass. The
Or
fruitier the
will.
better. This one likes drinks with texture. Pointing at Ari.
Texture.
Or caffeine.
Or both.
Also stimulants for that one. Nothing that impairs judgment. Please, for the love of whatever you worship. And
I look
Kai,
at
you can order for yourself. I trust you.
Thank you, darling. What about Cornum?
Oh yeah,
He's
right
He's with
here.
us.
And whatever this one wants.
Cordum
I
just
say-
Cordum just taps on something on the menu and says, I'll have one of those. And the bird just continues working and adds a few new things to the tab. They do turn back around again to you, Kai, and look expectantly.
Actually, I think I'm good. I'll just take a glass of water or something. It's hot. I'm assuming we're on a volcano planet. I've got to assume it's hot.
It's been pretty warm the entire time, and also you do kind of have, as far as I'm aware, you haven't taken your spacesuits off
Oh,
because you had to drive the not sealed vehicle to this place.
True. Are we inside the bubble now?
Mine.
Say that
You
again.
are, yes.
Is the air here breathable?
Yes,
Yes.
the air is breathable.
I'm gonna go take my spacesuit off in the bathroom. I realize that I probably don't
well-
need to take it off in the bathroom, but I feel like it's like a sweatshirt,
Just-
like a too tight sweatshirt, where like if you pull too hard, then it's like.
So I would take the helmet off, but since we're literally about to go back outside the bubble,
You're right. Are we? You're right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Where?
Anyway, I'll just take some water, please. It's hot.
I suppose I could get you something like that.
You don't have. Wait, hold on. Wait, no. Wait, hold on.
is this translator working?
No, I asked for hydrogen dioxide.
Dihydrogen monoxide. She
Dihydrogen
means dihydrogen
monoxide.
monoxide. Please do not.
Somebody
give her
help me!
hydrogen dioxide.
Somebody.
I need someone to vouch for me on this one, okay?
Hydrogen dioxide.
Shut the fuck up.
would
No,
be
listen.
Explosive.
Listen to me! Listen to me. Kyle,
Ah,
this is Vicky speaking.
Not Kai.
this is your conscience speaking.
There's no fucking. Was anyone else told that water is hydrogen dioxide as a child?
dihydrogen monoxide.
No, that's not anything I've heard before. Is the thing. This is one of those Mandela effect motherfuckers. Aiden and I have had this conversation minimum 5 times. I have always been told, I know what I want. I want water. But I was always told it's hydrogen dioxide, and I realize now that that's wrong. But unfortunately, I can't change the way my brain understands what water is.
It is entirely possible you were taught incorrectly.
I think I was!
Just like
I believe that.
Hibernation
I
is
have
bears
heard-
sleeping all fucking winter.
Yes, okay. I'm pretty sure I was taught incorrectly. And so
fully believe that.
unfortunately, I can't change my brain anymore. Hi, Bill Nash. How are you doing? What would you call water in its like molecular form? We're having a conversation. I want
That's like trying to
dihydrogen
be-
monoxide. See, that is nothing to me. Anyway, that's insane.
You're nothing. Enough.
No, I've heard the hydrogen dioxide thing. Like, I've heard people say that.
Yeah.
And it's just wrong.
I know, but like, I think there was a large subset of children that were taught incorrectly,
Probably.
and I was part of it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. There's
At least
many
we
other
got
more
thrown away
concerning
now.
ways that my brain is broken. So that's not the top of the line.
I'm very curious to know what happens if you order hydrogen dioxide, though. That would be.
I'd rather not.
Would that even be synthesizable?
No one
I
gets it. I
don't
remember it
know.
in a poem too.
It would be really unstable.
Bill Nash says they remember it in a poem. The hydrogen dioxide. I feel like it's anyway. It doesn't matter. I ask for water in the correct way because Kai is intelligent. Vicky might not be. Oh, that's funny.
Very, very well. I will provide you with some non-enhanced hydration.
Do they not have water here?
And they
What does that mean?
this is here. This is what they end up providing to everybody. Oh God, I don't remember everybody's orders anymore.
Boba for
fruity,
Aerie.
boba,
Textured, I mean.
I'm sorry,
Textured.
fruity, texture,
Texture.
stimulant that won't kill him. Corden pointed to something.
Okay. Once again, Brick gets something that is just a swirl of violent colors.
Amazing.
That seems to have actually been blended.
Ooh.
That's so pretty.
And they just dunk a straw into it and hand it to you. Ari, you get to watch as they dump some gloppy something into a glass.
I mean, I guess that's close enough. Thank you.
Don't drink that.
Chunky!
You don't
And
have
it's
to drink that.
it's about the right color. It kind of matches the soil outside.
What? I'm just like, thanks. And I pour it behind me.
You're gonna try it.
No.
At least try it.
Into a
It'll be
plant.
good.
I mean,
What if I
coffee looks like sludge sometimes. Not
You
with
both-
not with that
you both
texture,
right.
but
All right, fine. I'll try it for you guys. What does it taste like, French?
It tastes like something burned and died.
It's great. Incredible, even. You guys should try this.
I would like to.
Okay, I give it to Leaf.
oh my god.
Okay.
I love that we constantly derail.
Leaf
these-
drinks it with a straight. Leaf takes a sip and keeps a perfectly straight face.
Did you roll for that?
Just delightful. Yes, I did.
Nice.
Okay, and Leaf, you're given a slightly fancier glass with some sort of pinkish liquid in it.
Ooh.
And Kai,
Yes.
you're given a glass of mostly clear liquid.
I sniff it to see if it, as Bill Nash is convinced it will be, just space vodka.
It doesn't smell like much of anything.
I drink it.
It tastes like very, very, very poorly filtered water.
Hmm.
Just a reminder, you can pour it into the water and take on your suit.
Oh my god.
And Cordum gets just this tiny little glass of something and immediately knocks it back.
All right, everybody good with their beverages? Kai is very anxious right now because I'm afraid of what we're about to walk into with Brick's friend.
Oh, I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
We're new in town.
We're new in town.
Girls next door.
Yes.
I have a passing interest, perhaps more than passing interest, in religious or spiritual sites, and I was curious if there's any particularly interesting ones in the area.
I was gonna say this is a wild thing to ask a bartender, but then I remembered that I was a bartender and people asked way weirder stuff, so it makes sense.
It helps that there is, in fact, something like that on this planet.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that that is not something you are likely to find on Ursodak.
No?
People don't usually feel a calling. On the colony, at least. Yes, I'm making weird noises, Selwyn, I'm sorry.
He's got to explain to the dog why he's being weird. She'll get used to it, don't worry.
Right. This guy telling the truth.
Roll.
You may roll your sense motive check.
21.
21. They know something that they're not sharing.
For what it's worth, I got a 25.
They're not being entirely truthful. That's all. That's all you know.
Thank you.
Why are you looking at me like this?
Of course. If you would like to stop by again, you are certainly welcome.
Okay.
How's the bartender feeling at the moment?
They're they're pretty happy that they're providing service. There's a flicker of unease about the question.
They enjoy their job. do they like this profession, or is this just like a kind of an in-between while they're transitioning? Kidding.
Would you like to pay your tab now or once you've finished?
Here's a question for you. What are the rules on open containers outside? Can these be? Are they? I mean, maybe they're in glasses already, but can we take these to go, or is that frowned upon?
It's user's risk.
Are we gonna get shot?
We already get.
I
shot.
pour mine into my flask.
That's smart.
Okay.
If we get shot, can we shoot back?
I'm sure we can on this
Oh,
one.
okay.
The bartender does kind of a clucking noise. You're pretty sure they're chuckling, and they glance behind you at as you hear the sound of voices rising. And if you turn around, which I'm assuming you probably do.
I don't.
Okay, those of you who do see what appears to be a argument quickly escalate, and then someone just blasts someone else from across the table.
Can I answer your question, Brick?
And
I mean, not really, but you know.
I give the bartender just a very sweet smile.
and essentially, the vibe in the room skips a beat for just a moment and goes right back to normal.
Interesting plan.
And if any of you are still watching, it looks like a couple of security types walk over from where they were standing by the door and just drag the body somewhere.
Dead! Oh, dead! Oh, dead body.
Uh-huh.
He died.
Cool.
I turn to you guys. Very quiet for a second. I don't like it here. I've
That's
decided.
fair.
Everyone done with their drinks?
Yeah, I'm. Yes. Let's move quickly.
I pay the tab.
It is 83 credits.
I give them an even 100.
That water better be free.
Okay. Brick.
Yeah.
Yours is very, 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 very fruity
Ooh.
and strong. And it's,
It's so
and it's
Just
surprisingly
like
cold.
me.
Reveal.
Icon.
No.
All right. All of you return to the vehicle. Good luck drinking through your helmets.
Oh,
I did
no.
not
And-
take my drink with me.
I definitely poured mine into a plant.
Yeah.
Or no, actually, it's just
Wait.
water. I took a sip of it and I said, no, thank you. And I put it back on,
Okay.
on the counter.
Do you think we could plant something if I take this with me and your water and we can make a plant?
What do you think is in that?
I think there's some dirt and ash and other things I don't want to think about, maybe.
That does sound like it would be really good for growing things.
Yeah.
I'll put it in a little jar and take it.
Okay.
I want to try my hand at gardening.
Okay.
I need some hobbies.
If Kai does try
You
finding
do
a
have
plant-
that plant to take care of.
Yeah.
Yeah. True. Hopefully
If Kai
it's a
tries to find a plant, there is a practically dead-looking something by the door.
Oh no, I changed my mind. It's free, so and it's water, and so I have no obligation to be like, this is good. So I taste it and I go,
Oh, Nash.
"Nah," and I leave it. This is from someone else's stuff. Oh god.
Please no. Oh god.
Okay. So all of you are back in the vehicle. Do you want to stop anywhere else, or are you just heading back out?
I think we're good, right?
I
We
think
got
we're
all our
good.
weapons and stuff.
I am super not excited to be on this planet, considering we just saw a man get murdered in broad daylight, and they do not care even a little bit. Like
Well,
I'm all
that's
for
consistent with what we were told.
I know I'm all for vigilante kind of vibes, but like that's a little extreme, I think.
It could be happening.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. There's an eclipse happening, like right now.
There is. Oh, can you see it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
our window faces south, so we
Leave-
got a good.
Leave the stream on if you go to look at it, but there's an eclipse happening. We need viewers, please. But there's an
Oh,
eclipse
cool.
happening.
Very
Lunar?
partial from Arizona, from the looks of it.
I think it's very partial everywhere. Yeah.
Mm. Anyway,
cool.
sorry, didn't mean to derail.
Oh yeah, that's how lunar eclipses work.
No, you're good.
Okay, so who's driving?
Not me.
Probably me?
Okay, make a drive check.
Or Brick.
As the only person who doesn't actually need to wield a gun here.
That's fair.
Yeah, fair.
We're turrets.
Where's my...
Yeah,
Just
Brick is
out.
just standing in the bed of the truck in full power armor,
Just
laser cannon strapped to his shoulder.
dude,
Just
doesn't know.
projecting the aura of do not fuck with us.
Yeah.
17.
17. Okay, you're able to manage to navigate the streets in spite of the really, really bad drivers and constant pedestrians just walking in front of you.
I'm walking here.
All of you may make a spot check.
Oh, you bet your sweet baby.
Where's my D20?
Please never say that again.
No, please say it every time. It's so good.
Or that. That's also acceptable.
What was this spot? Oh, cool. Not like it matters.
The
anyway.
dice gods
15.
know it's my birthday. I just got a nat 20.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Got a 21.
I can see everything.
Barry doesn't see shit. Nothing. Just dust.
Good one.
It wasn't a 1, it was an 8.
Oh,
All right.
see more than
Nat
that.
20, 21. What did Leaf get?
15.
15? Okay. Well, what Leaf would see is a surprisingly nice looking hover vehicle kind of going the opposite direction into town. Brick, you notice that the driver is Irnan in uniform, a similar uniform to the guards that you saw all over Corrada City. Kai, you notice through the tinted windows in the back, there is a passenger, a lone passenger in that vehicle.
Do I see who it is? I'm assuming not. Do I see their species at least?
Definitely Mirnan.
Okay.
I'm listening.
You recognize the profile with the ears.
Gotcha.
How big are they?
What was that?
Like, is this an adult Mirnan or a child Mirnan, just from size?
This is definitely an adult.
Okay. Just, you know.
2 adults, one is driving the vehicle, one is in the back seat. We can't see the one in the back seat. The one in the front is one of the guards, you said?
They're in a guard's uniform, and it seems to be similar to what you saw in Corrada.
Like the
Kai,
like the royal
I will
guards?
I will give you this.
Okay.
The similarity to the House Altorum guards is striking. The insignia is slightly different.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Is it okay?
And Kai,
it's
you will
not-
also note
It's not an insignia we noticed, or we.
it's not one you immediately recognize.
Okay.
The other thing you will notice is that people are actually giving this thing a lot of room as it passes by.
Okay.
Oh. Interesting.
Interesting. While we drive, can I look up? Sorry, I'm trying to speak and also try to get us some music going. Can I look up, like, on our tablets or whatever? Do we have like internet access at the moment in any way?
There are networks available. You can also try communicating directly back to the ship.
I don't like the way you said that,
I
Grant.
know.
Yes, connect to the bar's free Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
on
exactly,
the lawless
right.
planet.
Mainly,
Oh, there's
I'm
a
just,
Hilton here?
yeah. I'm just. That's good. Mainly, I'm just trying to get the equivalent of like a newspaper here. But because I want to see if like it seemed Kai is reading this as these people are clearly important. Their insignia is very similar to the royal one, or like their everything else looks similar to the royal stuff, but it's not. So I'm assuming it's like a different like type of house vibe, or like different. Obviously, it's a controlling group, or it's somebody who decided that they're important enough that they stole the uniforms.
Did Ari learn this in his 4 days?
I didn't see it though.
Researching
I'm looking at the volcano over there.
yet.
Yes, does
someone-
anyone point this out?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I will say. So they look like. That looks like a guard, but that's not the right. House Altor. Is it Altorum? Sorry.
Correct.
Altorum?
House Altorum is the house that welcomed you in.
Yeah, that's not the
Cool.
Altorum.
So now that I
logo.
see it, go ahead.
Yeah, that's not the Altorum logo, and there's another Mirren in the back.
Ari,
Yeah. I know.
you may make a I'm going to say essentially knowledge civics check with advantage because you did study for 4 days straight.
So funny.
Balls.
Yeah.
Balls.
Knowledge, civic.
Stop using Aries dice.
I don't have civic. No, I must use it.
Then
for
just use
other
base
whole-
knowledge.
6. Incredible.
She
Incredible
rolled a
work.
5 and a 6, by the way.
Oh, so I'll give you this much. You know you've seen it, you just have no idea what house it belongs to.
I'd be like, I'm sorry, Kai. There were a lot of pictures in the book. They're kind of all jumbling together right now. It could be this, or this.
But it is another royal house.
Yes.
Huh.
Yes.
There are multiple. There are multiple noble houses.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely noble.
Sorry.
Blessings.
Okay. Interesting. Also, Bill
Wow.
Nash said, "Is there internet? You have a bottle of vodka and a rudimentary knowledge of semaphore." I had to look up what a semaphore is. It's a computer coding thing. Why would I know that? That
It's
was
also the
Google.
whole thing with the flags.
Hmm.
Semaphore is like the flag code where you have like the flag, like the two flags, and you just like.
Oh,
yeah,
see,
that
you
they use
said
for-
you said the thing with the flags, and my mind went to color guard. What?
What
We
does
were-
it mean in
listen.
semaphore code if you throw the flag in the air?
Listen, we have
I'm done with
big
this
problem.
All the
conversation.
rage quit.
yeah, we have very different backgrounds on this channel. Knowledge
Okay.
sets. Okay.
No, we're gonna get killed.
Whatever.
Oh, sorry. Forrest brought out his giant banana toy, and he swings it around and hits things, and it's
Come
a
here,
threat
Bubba.
to society.
Forrest, come here.
It's as
Bring it.
big as he is.
Stop!
Bring
Stop! I need to see it.
Oh,
Oh my
here.
god.
Where's oh,
Hey.
here is the banana.
Come here.
I'm dead.
Forrest,
Oh, when
here.
he swings it around, it's like very scary.
It does sound
Pick up your
scary.
cups.
Oh god. Here we go. That's so funny.
Anyways. Oh yeah, there, see? Do it again.
The weapon.
Oh,
boy.
Yes. Oh my gosh, he's so good.
It's a banana per scale. It's the size of our dog.
Banana for scale. Yeah.
Hi, sir.
All right, enough with this sidetrack.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Okay, so I mean, yeah, I don't. It seems like another house runs this planet. Although I feel like they would have mentioned that. Odd that they didn't.
Maybe they don't run it. Maybe they're just like super shady, do a lot of business here.
I had Cordum roll, and he just kind of looks at all of you and says,
The Altorum family controls everything in the system. Their hold over this world is just tenuous.
So
That is the crest of House Vashta.
Gesundheit.
Mm-hmm.
and they're not supposed to be here.
They have dealings with House Altorum. Last I heard, things were rather frigid.
Mm.
Do we think that has something to do with Carter?
I don't know.
Or is this just a completely coincidental circumstance?
I
That has
never saw
them
Mirrodins set foot on this colony.
Say that one more time.
Did you say not a lot of millions?
I have almost never seen a Mirrodin set foot in this colony.
Huh. So, like, probably entirely unrelated then,
Oh my
don't really
God.
have much to do with one another.
Probably not at all, actually.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, they're probably totally not stockpiling weapons to use for a full frontal assault on the Altorum family stronghold world.
Of course not. Why would they?
Definitely not infiltrating either.
Oh, that sounds
Wait, what?
upsettingly familiar. Okay. No.
I'm sorry, I thought we were all being deliberately obtuse.
"Do we need to
Leave
have
this-
Kai roll a PTSD check?"
Do you want me to? What do I add to that?
Is the high number good or bad?
It's just a straight up D20. Go for it.
What do you subtract from that?
I rolled a 5, so does that mean, is that how many yards or how many miles my stair is? Is that like, it's a 5-mile stair versus 20?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, this is clearly very bad.
Yeah, I don't like this.
So,
Hello,
Deal
Jersey,
with
good
that.
time to show up.
or deal with Lilith.
Yeah, why are we going to visit Lilith first? Is there...
Because I feel like if I don't, my soul's gonna be ripped from my body in some horrific manner.
There's
really
that.
Like, really,
I
I'm
don't want
just
that to
kidding. That's not actually probably true. It might be.
I mean,
don't
it
know.
might be. Also, I
Yeah.
feel like that's the most likely thing that will go so bad that we'll just die. So I feel like we might as well get it over with first, you know? It's, you know, it might change the fabric of space and time. It's like a god, right? So I don't know, man.
Well,
Oh.
maybe she could do some favors for us if we're doing.
That's
favors
the
for her.
idea. We're doing a big thing for her, and she's gonna help us with, Rima.
Yeah.
I mean, we're 1-1 with killing gods so far.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got a point.
I don't really want to go for round 3, but who knows? Maybe this one's friendly.
Ha! Anyway.
They call it myths. They call them myths for a reason, right?
Maybe this is when, you know what? I'm holding out hope that maybe this is one of those where it was written by some nasty men, and they were all like, "The lady's so scary. Oh my god, she's terrible. She's bringing evil," and she actually just like wanted to like have her own credit card, you know? Like,
Yeah.
so
She
fingers
did
crossed.
make Stanley.
That's pretty evil.
No,
He
he made Stanley actually.
Strictly speaking, I made Stanley,
He made
and she
Stanley.
made it permanent.
Oh,
Stanley is unfortunately exactly how I created him.
oh.
If I'd known the consequences of my actions in advance, I might have created him differently.
Probably would have just done it still though.
I mean,
Yeah, I
I'm
would
not
have done it anyway.
really, it's just, he's fine.
So, Brick, where is this calling you?
Loosely in that direction.
All right, drive, leave.
Okay.
I mean, I'll pull up a
Brick.
GPS and like hold it in front of
Make
Brick
an-
and do we have a planchette? Like, can we kind of like
Brick.
Yep.
Make a navigation check for me.
Oh no.
All right, I'm going to use my the Lilith die for this one.
Is that new?
It's not really. It's more so our saving throw die because it's red and we got it for free.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's kind.
Oh no.
What am I making?
It's a navigation check.
Oh no. Yeah, that's
Are you
not
good at that?
Nope.
Is it a negative?
That is a 3.
Oh my.
We're gonna end up
Okay.
somewhere in a volcano, probably.
Probably.
Okay, well you set off, and Kai, on the way out of the. Did I just flicker?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
I didn't see.
It was
Lilith?
only like
Okay.
3/4 of your screen too.
Y'all can't just. I'm not Catholic anymore. Sorry, Mom. I mean, maybe I am. I haven't been to church in a long time. You can't just invoke the names of demons and expect that our stream will be fine.
It's fine. Anyway, on the way out, Kai, you glance to the side of the road as you're driving out, and you could swear you see your father again.
Of course I do. That motherfucker. That's what the 5
And-
was, guys.
And you may have Kai deal with this as you wish, but all you see is a slow shake of the head. And then you look away for half a second, look back, nothing.
Disgusting. Let me fight this apparition for you, please. I don't like him.
I don't either, man. You know?
Let me square up with your.
Okay, actually, now that you say that, I know you didn't say that in character because I don't think you guys saw this, but Kai will say, did you guys see that?
What?
Huh?
I mean, Leaf wouldn't have because he's driving, but
What, Kai?
I look back. Is he gone?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
You're good, Captain?
Yeah, how is that splitting your soul from your body feeling? Is it feeling urgent? So I'm rethinking.
No? What's going on?
I'm
What?
just rethinking. Maybe we shouldn't go. I don't know. I don't. You know what? Well, no, he was.
Hey,
I don't know. Just drive. Kai takes
Okay.
a sip
Wait a
of the.
second.
No, she doesn't have water.
Brick, am I still going the right direction?
Maybe.
Can you check again?
Maybe that's what he meant. No. Can you check again?
So, what ends up happening with that navigation check?
I started
You drive-
a fight with my co-pilot, Phil Nash.
Bill Nash is on fire tonight.
Yeah.
That is what Brick would do.
What happens? You guys drive for 6 hours.
I would
And
like to say for the
eventually-
record that we would not drive that far before Leaf would ask for further directions.
Yeah. Also, on
Okay.
our with my fun little hello from Papa. What is the line from Stranger Things about Papa?
You are like Papa.
You are like Papa. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, what is that? Anyway, with that fun little message, I would have at like 45 minutes in, I would have been like, do you guys think maybe this is the bad idea and we should turn around? Maybe this is bad. We haven't found it yet. I don't know.
Do we need to take a minute
No,
and stop?
we just
Because Brick gets like a bearing each time, right? Ish.
Kind of.
Yeah, I would definitely be using Brick as a compass to do offset navigation, not like any kind of like we would definitely be like, oh, what direction is it? Cool. Let's triangulate over time. Are we still vaguely going the right direction? Because there's no way in hell that Leaf is going to just trust, yes, it's that way, and then just fucking go.
What I can tell you is that you quickly find out it does not seem to work like that. And okay, I will be a little nicer. It's not 6 hours. After 3 hours of driving, you're back in the valley with Dawnbreaker, and you come around the corner to see your ship landed.
Hey guys, that ship looks just like ours.
it is ours.
Oh,
Wanted us to find her. Why is she making it so hard?
I hate everything.
I feel like she could find
Well,
it.
excuse me. Good God. Well, I mean, if we're here, do we want to like? What time is
Yeah.
Is
it?
this the right place, Brick?
Is the temple inside you?
Whoa.
Was it inside
I
you all
never
along?
thought about that.
Was the temple friendship?
Was it the friends we made along the way?
Yeah. It's not the destination, it's the journey.
Oh God, we're just gonna have to drive around a fuck ton, and then it's gonna appear in front of us, isn't it?
Can you just ask her nicely?
She got really mad at me the last time I tried to talk to her directly.
Can I? Where's Stan? Wait.
Fucking sure. I
Should we
don't
go
want to talk to Stanley.
Wait, do we have to? Is that why it brought us back to
Grant's
the
way of
ship?
Forcing us to
Oh,
get
I'll
Stan.
talk to Stanley.
I think we have to talk to
Okay.
Stanley.
Okay.
Pull up
You
to
board
the
the ship, I assume.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
get
guys.
stabbed and board the ship.
We go. Hi guys, we're back. God.
Zen and Satsi seem to be playing a spirited basketball game with a essentially makeshift hoop that they put together.
Stop.
Um,
Wait, I want to be at this party. I don't want to be
Well,
seeing my dead dad. I want to be at this party. I don't say
Both
that.
look
out
around.
loud.
Look around as
I
you
need
guys
fruit
enter.
snacks.
Huh?
You need what?
What?
I did not
I
hear a
said-
single.
I said I need fruit snacks.
Oh, he needs fruit snacks. And then Grant said what?
I was just saying they look around in surprise, and Zen says, "Oh, back already?"
Maybe.
You don't want to talk about it.
Unfortunately, I think we have to talk to the gun.
I think Leaf's mad at me.
There has
I'm mad
been
at you, Brick.
He's
there
not.
has been a lot of clunking coming from
Good God.
Todd's workshop.
That
That's
sounds
concerning.
typical.
I will not be partaking in this conversation.
I would like to go. Oh wait.
I sit down on the floor. I go, I'll not be partaking in this conversation. I'll wait here.
I'm actually gonna sit down next to Kai and kind of just like awkwardly put my hand on your shoulder, because I know something's wrong, but Ari doesn't know what to do. She's gonna be like, "Hey, I'm here for you."
Thanks.
Yeah,
I'll be
no
right
problem.
back.
He takes his hand off your shoulder.
No. It's very sweet of you. I'm fine. Everything's.
You seemed really worried about doing the mission, and
No.
I just want to make sure everyone's okay.
It's good. No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's clearly not, but okay.
No, but I.
Leaf
Not-
takes,
no
that
disrespect.
Leaf takes that as a absolutely transparent lie and continues on with what he's doing.
Okay. Is it just Leaf going
Wait,
to?
actually,
I'm
the first
going
time, really quick, the first time that Kai says it's fine, I think BB materializes on my shoulders.
Aww.
I go, no, BB, it's fine. Anyway.
BB curls up on your lap instead.
Okay, fine. This is fine.
All right.
Okay, I'll just be right here if you need anything.
Thank you.
Sitting directly next to you.
Mm-hmm.
Our knees touching.
Yeah.
Kai, make a bluff check.
Oh, God, okay.
If you're trying to actually hide that everything is not okay.
Well,
Can I make that out of check, please?
you
Can I
make a-
please try?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh. Hold on. Sorry. This is a moment in history for Harry. I got a 22.
Holy shit, I got a 13.
Zen got upwards of a 30.
Of course he did! Fucker.
Well, I see. I'm not supposed to be doing this.
You
right
both
now.
can
It's
do
supposed
it.
to be Zen.
Doing
No,
this
it's supposed to be
full
Zen.
send. Full send.
Zen's
It's your
supposed
beautiful
to be
moment.
here.
Full send
No,
was
just
your beautiful
kidding.
moment.
Zen can play basketball with Satsi.
Yeah.
They're having fun. I don't want to interrupt that.
Zen does notice something. And it's obvious he notices something.
I just kind of side-eye him when I say, Is this supposed to be basketball? Usually you have more than
You
10
want to
people
join in?
then.
What? You and Ari. You're on your own team.
I stand up and I'm like, maybe you could use a little break, Kai.
Okay.
I don't know how long it's gonna take him to talk to Stanley, so
Yeah, I would love, actually, any noise that drowns that out, I would love that. Actually, Bessie, can we get a playlist going?
And once again, this universe's equivalent of the Circle of Life starts playing.
No!
And you-
what?
Bessie, I want Taylor. Or Glass
reverting to
Animals.
Captain's
What's
preferred playlist.
Thank you.
Playing now.
What is the space version of Glass Animals? I just went to see them in concert. It was really good.
Yeah.
Obsidian creatures.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There you
Want
go.
some obsidian creatures going. You know?
Okay. So, Ari and Kai join in the impromptu game that is going on. Leaf and Brick, you walk up to.
Oh, is Brick coming?
Bear.
Oh, okay.
Begrudgingly.
You don't have to. I don't mind talking to the gun alone.
I feel like I do.
I don't mind talking.
I glance at Brick's arm. Fair enough.
All right, and you arrive, and T0DD powers up and says, "Ah, crew members, how might I assist you?"
I'd like to speak with my creation, please.
Very well. I will retrieve the device. It has been attempting escape. I added an additional 10 locks, bringing the total count to 22.
Out of
It may take
curiosity,
me a few minutes to undo the approximately 50 yards of chain I have encased the chest with.
do I even want to know what other protective measures you've used?
I can list them if you would like.
Grant has this prepped, please. Or he doesn't have this prepped and he's ready to improv for his life. So-
I would love nothing more than to hear that list while you retrieve Stanley.
Okay, as you hear a series of clicks and the rumble of heavy chain being moved, Stanley says,
There are currently 12 heavy plasma cannons pointed at this chest. The electrical grid has also been electrified. It is what is providing me power. In addition, a failsafe lock has been implemented. If anything other than me attempts to unlock this box, the box itself will detonate.
I have 2 questions, Todd.
Yes, please state your query.
First, what happens to the ship in the scenario that these activate?
I have calculated that the damage would be minimal. This cargo container is specially reinforced to protect the manufacturing systems.
Is it?
I still have 2 questions.
Please state your query.
Second question. How is this container so heavily fortified?
You cannot see the container when it is properly fortified. All you can see is chain.
Doesn't answer my question, but alright. Third question. We have 12 what?
I have requisitioned and constructed 12 heavy plasma cannons.
Wait, I
They
missed
are
that
s-
part before. What?
They are purely for the mercantile needs of this vessel. They are meant entirely for the defense of the manufacturing space. Attempts to remove will result in the destruction of the remover.
Grant just wants to tease us, is what he's saying.
Note to self.
I have 2.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense. By the way, are there any more blank spots in your memory?
Please stand by. I must finish removing the item from its containment unit. Then I will perform a self-diagnostic scan. One moment, please.
Also, I feel bad that my mother thinks that Tamagotchis are a very stressful toy. Did any of you guys have Tamagotchis as a child, and then when you went to school, leave them at home with your parents and take care of them?
No, I actually didn't know what they
No.
were until I was an adult, which is really funny because, like, Japanese immersion schooling.
I had 3, and
They were apparently a thing.
they got banned in my school. Just like silly bands and everything
Yeah,
else.
I do have the dolphin themed adult Tamagotchi toy.
the thing that is
To be
not
clear-
in any of our homes.
To be clear, the hacker Tamagotchi,
Okay.
not whatever you were just assuming.
You said adult Tamagotchi, I got really worried.
Kyle just pulls out a literal child.
A baby.
Oh dear God.
Didn't I tell you?
Bill Nash has one of them too. Oh my god, that's great.
Congrats.
Yeah, there's actually 2 things that there's the dolphin themed one and the not dolphin themed one. And I want both, but I only have the dolphin one.
Amazing. So what did Todd?
Anyways.
So did Todd retrieve our friends?
In the darkness and depths of the cargo container, you see just a mound of chains as Todd places the last length on top of it. And then Todd brings Stanley the talking plasma pistol and lays them on the counter.
Is there anything else I can retrieve for you?
No, that will do for now. Thank you.
Getting memory up. Stand by.
And T0DD just goes rigid as their eyes flash.
Great.
Meanwhile,
Hi, Stanley.
immediately starts hovering and says, well, thank you for releasing me from my prison. It would appear we are close.
Great. That's great. I have some questions for you, and I'd like to lay some ground rules.
I suppose we could do something along those lines. As I mentioned to Brick, I'm not very good at trivia.
That's fine. What I'm asking you for is hardly trivial.
Excellent. Would you like to start with ground rules, or are we asking questions first?
We can start with ground rules, first of all. If you displease me in any way, I will end you. I brought you into this world, and I can bring you back out of it.
Mama, leave.
I gotta go.
And if that happens to piss off
Trigger
some
word.
deity or other, so be it.
Oh my god.
Very, very well. I would not
Stanley can-
underestimate the Lady of Flames, but as you wish.
Oh, believe me, I'm not underestimating her. You might perhaps be underestimating just how pissed off I can get. Do you remember the circumstances under which you were created?
I do. It was rather horrifying.
Yes. Let's not have a repeat, shall we? Now, where were we? If you'd like to roll sense motive on Stanley's behalf, you don't have to. He's not bluffing.
Okay. Okay. You may continue.
I've never seen the side of Leaf.
I
Well,
know.
no, that's probably a lie. I think I have. I've seen it. Well, no,
Well-
Kai hasn't, because Kai was dead. The only other time this has happened.
So, now that we've got that out of the way, what do you suggest we do next?
I would highly recommend being going along with you.
I brought you into this world and I can take you out of it.
Everybody turn to your right, turn to your left. Two of those people will be brought out of this world by me in order for you to succeed.
Okay.
I can't.
Oh, okay. To answer your question, best thing to do would be for me to come along. And as much as I appreciate all of your effort as my creator, I really should be carried by the one who bears the brand.
Why?
Because then I can actually quite literally point you in the right direction.
Oh, why did you just say that?
I tried many, many, many times.
Okay.
All right, Stanley, the talking plasma pistol has joined the party.
Good God.
If listen,
Yes.
if you speak out of turn, I'm gonna give you the leaf. Understood? You can speak now.
Yes, completely understood.
Great!
Does Stanley still contain a Mirrodin power cell?
When
Did Stanley ever contain a Mirrodin power cell?
Yeah.
No,
So Stanley's one of our issue, right?
Yeah. I think
Stanley was technically Jannar issue.
Oh.
And as far as I'm aware, no one has ever removed the plasma fuel.
Oh, what happens if we do that?
What's the charge currently?
Stanley has another, I think, 5 shots.
Out of?
I think it's... What is it for a plasma pistol?
I
Hang on.
have one.
I don't remember how many I shot.
I
It
got
was-
one.
20.
I got one.
I want to say it's 20.
Plasma pistol is...
I only actually had one in my possession very briefly before it gained sentience.
It does not say, but the laser pistol... Well,
It is 18 per reactant cell.
that's good to know. For me, someone who's been using...
Stanley, what will happen if we remove that reactant cell?
I will become rather lethargic, and I won't be able to assist you.
Okay. Do we have a spare?
You do have some spares, yes. In the
Great.
armory.
I'd like to swap it out.
Okay. You go up to the armory, swap it out. Stanley says, "Oh, this is happening," and then immediately perks back up when you put a new one in. Does this mean you're planning on using me in that fashion? It's not very pleasant.
No, it means that if I decide to end you, I'd like it to be a bigger boom.
Okay.
I feel like we're getting
Okay.
too mean with Stanley now.
No.
Not even close.
I do have the robot son who wants to take us apart and
Hey,
examine us.
just to be clear, before Stanley decided to before Stanley got involved with Brick, Stanley lived in my room. Like, we were roommates for like quite a long time.
Oh my god. And they were roommates.
We got along just fine. Stanley and I used to have long heart-to-heart chats.
Oh.
Aww.
Good
Oh.
God. This is our therapist?
Yes.
Sometimes the gun needs therapy, apparently.
That's
If you
very
were
oxymoronic.
if you became sentient against your will, wouldn't you need therapy?
That's probably.
Well,
Well-
well, that's every human being ever, I think, Kyle.
Well,
Exactly.
Wait a minute.
Does that mean I understand the human condition?
oh,
Unfortunately.
Honestly, yeah, you pretty much got it.
I'm just glad you made a gun and not like a toilet brush or something.
What?
It really would have trauma.
What?
The gun. Anyway, I wish it was like a teddy bear. That would have been nice.
I wish he didn't exist
Would it
at all.
have? Okay. So that being said, Brick and Leaf are, I guess, pretty much ready to go, unless you want to grab anything else. Kai and Airy.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me.
Basketball, let's go.
Basketball check.
Yeah, roll me basketball checks.
What's a basketball trick?
Is that dex or strength? Please let me dex. Come on.
I think it would be Dex. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It's about coordination.
Nothing.
13. I'm so good at basketball.
Also a 13. I didn't roll
Oh.
very well.
So good at basketball.
Well, despite both being fairly dexterous, Satsi rolled a 3 and Sid rolled a 4.
Yes!
Yes.
Oh,
So
We smoked.
Ari and Kai thoroughly beat them.
I just high five you.
Yeah. Let's go.
I gotta admit, I definitely thought we were gonna lose that, but that was really fun.
Satsi signs something. You're pretty sure it translates to next time I'm using telekinesis.
That's unfair.
But I can do it too. If she can do it, I can do it.
Can
So-
you do it?
I
So
don't know, I
what?
can
Me and
levitate
Zen are
things.
just
Yeah, levitate.
Zen just have to stand here and watch it happen.
I don't have levitate anymore. Wait, I know
I'm not even sure how that would work. It would be entertaining.
Hey everyone, really important announcement. I don't have levitate anymore.
Wait,
so
how?
Don't count on that
We
anymore.
respect Ari now that Amanda actually knew what she was doing.
Yeah,
Oh,
Grant said
that's
it was
fair.
okay. Yeah, but don't come up with any plans.
That is really good to know.
It's
Yeah.
good to, I need to switch your. I have fun little.
She
sheets
still has
here.
dimensional swap,
Yeah.
which is the overpower one, so it's fine.
Yeah, we should chat about that.
Anyway,
All right. Well, anything you want to do before you head out? Do you want to bring anyone else with you?
Do we? I mean,
I think if we're not going into town, it makes more sense for us to bring people with us.
we'll swap Zen and Cordum. I mean, do we really want to bring Stacy?
I mean, she's
I
useful,
feel like
but-
she is, but I feel
Who would
like
like to come?
Yeah.
I feel like we should have someone guarding the ship.
Yeah.
I feel like the ship will be well guarded with Hez and the other crew members we've picked up along the way. Certainly Artie would be more than capable.
We need at least one biological at all times, given what we've seen the Myrning can do.
Well, Hana and Kim should have that pretty well in hand.
Right.
And if Cordum's staying behind, they'll have some street smarts with them too.
I'm all for bringing firepower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kai,
I mean,
it's your decision.
well, yeah, well, I mean,
What's
Paul.
what, me?
Yeah.
I just, it's always just, I mean, yeah, I mean, if you want to come, like, obviously you're a valuable member of the team, but also I don't know what we're walking into right now. And
I'm not sure how much help I will be when it comes to cosmic whatevers.
yeah, I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to help us a lot when we have to deal with the other stuff that we have to deal with on this planet. But right now I don't think we're really breaking into much. And Satsi is our kind of religion expert. It seems, as far as gods and deities go. We went through some trials already with her.
She kind of nods a little hesitantly because she wasn't expecting to go along, but she.
You don't have to, but it's if you're comfortable. Zen, you're a good shot, so you're good to come along too.
I most certainly will. And Satsi grabs her notebook and says, "I can come along. It'll be fine."
Also, the last time we dealt with a god, I died, so this time you can yell at me in person if that happens. That's a joke, by the way. It's a joke. I'm not gonna die this time.
Nope, no it is. It's not gonna happen.
Big promise.
Okay. Are you taking one of the ground vehicles, or are you going to try and pull out the ornithopter for more of a direct line?
How many people can we fit in the ornithopter?
Technically, it's a pilot, co-pilot, 4 passengers. I
So
think.
we can fit. Yeah. You guys want to ornithop?
Sure.
Brick looks worried about this. Brick is the navigator, so you.
No, we can. If I trust your piloting skills, if you think it's fine to do it in this atmosphere, we can do it.
I mean, unless I miscounted, which I could have.
And Bill Nash says, "Are you taking a ground vehicle or something that requires more saving throws?"
No, you counted right. Zen and Satsi are the only 2 that we're bringing.
No, he meant with the seats, I think.
Oh.
In the thing. I'm trying to remember
many
the
seats are there?
last time we used the ornithopter.
There should be a total of 6 spots, I think.
We've never had all of us in the ornithopter. We've never maxed it out.
No. Because we've purposefully split across different vehicles, but that's because we also had Carta with us.
Yeah.
And like Amrin and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I got my cube. It's fun to throw.
Hey, Cube Nation.
Cube Nation.
Stop.
Okay. Technically, it looks like it's got 5 seats, but you could have a 6th person.
Who's gonna
join
sit
in.
on somebody's lap?
Damn, wish Carter.
Everybody.
Okay.
I wish
Kidding, I didn't
Carter was
say-
here.
Amanda said that, not Ari.
So funny.
Okay. You deploy the ornithopter. Kai, make a pilot check as you get used to flying in this atmosphere.
Oh boy. I really hope I'm not giving anybody C6. Oh, it's my birthday! It's a nat 20!
Okay.
What do you mean? I've never gotten 2 nat 20s in one stream. I'm very excited.
What happens is Kai studied the atmospheric composition and pressure before leaving the ship.
Nice.
And
As one does when one's a good captain.
yes, and before even detaching the ornithopter, she's already made the appropriate adjustments for the slightly thicker atmosphere on this planet. None of you feel a difference.
And this thing's real smooth.
Thank you. I've been working on it.
I'm holding on to with dear life too. If I'm on your lap.
You're sitting. So are you guys in the front seat then? Because I imagine there's more room in the front seat, or are you stuck in the back in the center, and then also sitting on his lap? Like
That's what I feel. That's what I was imagining in my brain.
Is this like all seats face forward, or I imagine that it was like 2 forward facing, and then 2 with like an aisle looking at one another in the back?
well, no, because there should only be. Or
is it all 6 forward facing?
There would be an aisle, because you need to be able to access like cargo in the back of the aircraft. So yeah, you start flying, and Brick, I assume you have Stanley in like a holster or something. Or are you holding Stanley?
Yep, I've got him in my little, chest holster.
Okay.
And to be clear, Wonder is strapped in the back with the cargo stuff, right? In the cargo netting, like we've done in the past.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. You feel Stanley wiggle a little bit.
Yep.
Could you lay me flat in your palm? I will be able to direct you that way. Okay. The moment you do that, Stanley immediately hovers upright and points. And they seem to be directing you toward an actively volcanic mountain range.
I knew it.
Okay, I go towards the volcano.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm so
also, sorry.
I was
Bef-
answering
Go.
a text message from my grandma because I am gonna answer grandmama if she texts me on stream. So sorry.
That's fair.
But we're going towards an active volcano now. That's where it's pointing us.
Also, before we leave the ship, sorry, I thought it like twice and then forgot to say it. But I would like to use anchored navigation so I know where the hell we're going this time.
Okay.
Do you anchor navigate from like 100 feet, 100 yards away from the ship? You're like, oh wait, ding.
Okay. Yes, you know exactly where you are now. Okay. You start heading toward this mountain range, and
I don't love this, Brick. You're sure this is where Stanley? You sure, Stanley? This is where you want us to go?
Seems ominous enough.
Yeah, that's about right.
You're right.
It seems like it suits Lilith from what I've heard about her.
Lady of the Flame,
Yeah.
volcano. Yeah, it checks out.
How? Would I know how early I have to not be close to extremely, I'm assuming extremely hot air temperatures in order for our ornithopter not to catch fire?
I think it would stand within reason that you would want to keep your distance from the plumes of ash that are coming up from these things.
That's fair. You're right.
None of them seem to be explosively erupting. They mostly seem to be fuming and fuming with some lava flows.
Okay.
It's really cool looking.
It is.
I've never seen lava.
While we're driving, while we're flying, I can't remember if when we had the conversation where Brick finally told us about Lilith, were Satsi and Zen here for that?
I think they were.
Were they? Okay.
That
I believe they were.
Must have happened on the ship.
It must have happened on the ship, right?
Yeah, I think you guys had come back from something, and you had that conversation.
We had come back from Carta's apartment.
Oh, yes. Because
Right.
mainly I just wanted to make sure that we had, like, had that conversation in front of them, so if they knew anything
That's-
about a god named Lilith, it would have
Satsi was definitely there.
Okay.
Okay.
I imagine Zen would have said something at this point.
Yeah.
You'd hope, you know?
Yeah. So Stanley says, I do know the direction. It is my one purpose for the Lady of Flame, or at least my main purpose. You'll want to be on the lookout for an area of this mountain range that seems to form a circle.
A circle?
And it should be a circle. It should be a circle of, I believe, 5 active sites.
Stanley,
Yes.
you want me to fly into the middle of 5 active volcanoes?
Not going to be landing inside an active volcano, just in the area between them.
Do you know how lava works?
I have a rough idea.
Okay. I literally turn on the autopilot for just a second and I turn around to look at everyone else and I go, does anyone else think this is a bad fucking idea?
Oh, it's terrible.
Okay. Are we still gonna do it?
When have we ever not?
You're right. I did promise that I wouldn't actually die this time.
It's not gonna happen.
I'll
It's
hold you to
fine.
that.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep flying
So,
towards where Stanley's pointing us.
If you die, I'll make sure nothing exciting ever happens on this planet ever again.
Oh, that's sweet.
Gonna blow up the planet.
No, I know. It's really sweet, though. That's all I can really ask for, you know?
But that is very sweet and terrifying, but very sweet. Thank you, Leaf.
So that being said, you travel for a couple of hours, and then Kai, you notice exactly what Stanley was describing. The mountain range of volcanoes seems to dissipate for a moment, and then you see, amidst a vast plateau, 5 active volcanoes in a circle.
Oh, good God.
Uh,
Is there a good
And
approach route?
They're far enough apart where you can fly through.
Okay.
There's a decent amount of space in the area between them.
Okay.
In the middle of them. And you also notice all of their lava flows are going outward, away from the center.
Ah, okay.
Brick pulls out his hammer that has a pentagram on it and looks at the 5 lava pools, looks at his hammer, looks at the lava.
oh,
Pentagram.
that makes sense.
God damn it.
Hmm.
Are we gonna be sacrificed?
Probably.
No, no, no. If we're sacrificing anyone, it's Stanley.
Yeah, cool. Alright.
Please don't sacrifice anything to anybody in the middle of a pentagram.
Nobody's getting sacrificed.
I've read enough stories to know how bad an idea that is.
I still really think that raising a god is a bad idea, but we're here.
We're not raising a god. Just, it's saying
We're
that
just
Ares is
cracking
a
open the
god.
door
I mean,
to it.
Don't get me wrong, but you're not really like a deity.
I'm not a deity at all.
We're not raising a god, we're cracking open the door for a demon. It's entirely different.
I like that
Yeah,
part of the
wait.
conversation between Brick and Ari was happening canonically with Ari on Brick's lap, and you just kind of whisper in Ari's ear, like, I don't think you're God or a deity. More like, hey, I don't think so either.
We're just gonna use her for maybe some information and or leverage.
I don't think that's how that works.
She said she would help with the Rima problem,
Yeah.
but we're fine. We're good.
Maybe she could help with the Carter problem too. Perhaps.
I feel like Carter's dealing with the Carter problem pretty
The
well.
problem with prayers is sometimes you don't get to choose who answers them.
Yeah. Fair. Oh, I'm just worried. I was worried before, and then now I'm worried more because fun little sign, but also bad. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Brick, do you have any more Uncrustables?
Oh, yeah.
Here, give me that. I hand it to Kai. Here.
It's the blue one.
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay. We're gonna die. Okay.
We'll be fine.
I just don't want, still don't really understand how I made it out of that one, but I'm concerned because we haven't tested that theory on the rest of y'all. Anyway,
Listen. Lilith and I have a deal. She knows. If anything bad happens to you guys, that's the end of our deal.
But you too, you're protected, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Because you keep saying us, but you don't specify you.
Look, it's implied I'm needed if I'm literally the only one besides this fucking gun that can talk to her, so,
Yeah. What about after you complete the deal?
I feel like we've built up a bit of a rapport.
Okay.
Grant, can I make a out of character request, please?
Yes.
You're not allowed to make me cry on my birthday. So no one's allowed to die today. Okay? We only have 30 minutes left of
I
stream.
don't think anyone's gonna die.
I just want to put that'd be really rude if you make me cry on my birthday. So,
Okay.
thank you.
But it's
Okay.
your party and you can cry if you want to.
But I don't want to.
Remember that prophecy about like a world-ending catastrophe?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, good.
Okay. So, you pass between some of the two of these mountains, essentially, and on the plateau between all of them, you are aware of what appears to be a spire that rises from what is otherwise eerily flat ground. And as you approach, you begin to realize that this is tens of stories tall.
Ooh.
And you can land pretty much anywhere around it if you would like.
Okay.
And I'm assuming Kai circles it to try and see where an entrance might be.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. There is a single entrance, and you can land more or less directly in front of it. The entrance, there's the lovely orange glow of lava on the other side, you're pretty sure. You're wearing spacesuits.
Do space... Oh, hold on. Now,
But
hold
yeah,
on now.
wait, hold on.
Do spacesuits protect us from lava in this universe, Grant?
From
They
heat.
protect you from heat. For a certain amount of time, but they do protect you from heat.
Okay, wait, Lynn Jersey goes, I thought Grant was gonna say, after I promised not to kill anyone. Okay, then we'll end stream now.
That would have been such a good move.
I would...
It would have scared me so much.
Yeah, me too. Well, I'm worried. I really don't think this is a good idea, what we're doing. And this is me talking.
If anyone's gonna die, it's gonna be Brick. It'll be fine.
I don't want that. Mac, I love Rick. We share brain cell. I don't want him gone.
Brick is not gonna die this time.
Not today.
Or anyone, no
promised.
one's gonna die today.
Back.
I assume you land.
We land, yes.
Okay.
Okay, you land. Everybody climbs out of the ornithopter, and as you approach the spire, you begin to realize that it is made out of black obsidian.
Oh.
I mean, it's
And it-
kind of dope. Sorry.
Yeah, and it, do-
And it's
As a
it
matter
doesn't.
of fact.
It's super dope.
But the thing is, it does not look like it was hewn. It looked like it formed in this shape.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Cool.
spooky.
And as you approach the door, I'm gonna say everyone may make a spot check.
I
Put your
almost
ass.
rolled.
You should have.
I almost rolled
I need
my
to get-
cube.
I need to get
because
you
it was
a-
in my hand.
They make squishy D20s.
It's really
we
good.
gotta get one. We gotta get one.
It's in
For a
spot,
second,
right?
I thought I rolled a 1, but no, we're good.
Yeah, that's not a one. Thank you. Okay.
Here, I've got these really cool die that look like they have blood spattered on them. It's very, fitting for everything.
Whoa.
But I saw that.
Oh.
I'm like,
And you
oh
panicked.
shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 14.
4.
23.
5.
Okay, Leaf and Airy don't notice this, but both Kai and Brick notice there's a slight shimmer over the door, almost like an energy field.
Hey, Grant.
Yes.
Is it psionic?
You're not detecting any psionics right now.
Okay.
I stop people from walking in. Wait. Pick up a rock. There's rocks.
Mhm.
I throw it at the door.
The rock passes through, and there's a slight shimmer in the field. Stanley, who I'm assuming you still have out and available, says, "You can pass through the energy matrix. It does It does provide a livable atmosphere should you wish to breathe. And
I don't want to
be aware, while it is certainly warm in there, the conditions do match what your species is capable of surviving. Most species, in fact.
Awfully convenient.
Yeah.
The Lady of Flame attempts to be hospitable.
It's a little okay.
All right.
I guess I'll go first.
Stick your hand in first, like a, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Your hand goes through the field. There's a slight buzzing sensation, but that's it.
What's
Oh
happening?
no, we're good.
Do that! I punch you in the arm.
The
Yes, Brick, please don't do that ever again.
No, we're not time for jokes, God. I didn't read that in the room first.
I'm kinda not, no.
I'm not even mad for jokes.
I step through the field.
Jokes left the room a while ago. I walk in.
Okay. You are in what appears to be almost a lobby of sorts. There are obsidian chairs.
There's an
in-
elevator in there?
There's
No.
a lobby in the obsidian spire.
There are
It's not
there are
a dot
obsidian-
matrix.
There are obsidian chairs lining the walls, and there appears to be the beginning of a spiral staircase leading down.
This is actually a genuine and incredibly important question, Grant. Does it look like the obsidian just grew into chair forms and stair forms, or are those imported?
Yeah, I wanna know.
Listen,
It looks like it's
Ikea.
simply all formed.
If imported is unavailable, homegrown is fine.
No, horrific. No, did you hear? I don't like that. I hate that.
Thank you, Bogaj.
Amazing. Okay. I guess
Oh.
we ascend the stairs.
It goes up,
Descend,
right?
Actually.
Oh, D.
Okay.
Is there music playing in the lobby?
Is it the girl from Nibba?
No, there's a very faint rumble. That's it.
Yeah, cool.
Do you
It's
want
just
lobby
the
music? Hold on,
sports
1 second. Do you want lobby
I mean,
music?
come on. I'm trying to think of Lilith. Chaotic. That would.
I feel like Electro Swing is fitting.
If anything, Brick is humming it as we're walking.
What?
I don't know if people can hear
Ooh.
this.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
It's fire.
Yeah.
It's not exactly what I was looking for.
Fire. Excellent.
No, I didn't even mean to do that. That's good. Good job, me.
This is labeled as elevator music. Is it a lie?
Oh,
Yes! Well, it's got great taste.
Okay. So you walk down the ominous stairs for what seems like an eternity, and
Wait, hold on. A very important question, Grant.
yes,
This is a spiral staircase?
yes.
Does it have a banister?
Does Leaf
It
slide
does.
No
down the
OSHA.
banister?
There's no OSHA here.
I sit on the banister and just slide down.
Do you go ahead of us?
Please, oh, please tell me you're actually also breaking your movement as well.
Do you just disappear into the darkness?
That I'm what? Yes, I'm not just uncontrolled.
Okay. Okay, good. So
I'm just
Leaf
sliding along at
disappears.
about the same rate as everybody else is walking.
Leaf just disappears in the dark. Because we never see him again. And the elevator music keeps playing.
I feel like Lilith's waiting at the bottom, and she just turns around and is like, "Oh, this is not the right one."
I like to think I just hit the end, just almost escape velocity and just slam into Demon Lady.
oh god.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So
I don't know how it happened. I just tripped.
Eventually.
You saved the city. Thank you.
Eventually, you arrive at the bottom of the stairs, and it opens up into a vast chamber. And the chamber is lit with a warm, dare I say, hot shade of orange, as there are streams of lava just pouring in from the walls on all sides into what seems to be a lava lake below.
Am I feeling tingly at all as during this descent?
Not really. Mostly nervous.
Did you say, is anyone feeling tingly?
Or is it me?
Are we feeling tingly?
Am I feeling tingly?
He was asking God, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, God, it's Brick.
The brand is buzzing a little
You've
bit
been
right
a
now.
very naughty boy.
That's a different God than the one I was peddled.
You've all seen Real Genius, right?
Nope.
That joke's not gonna land then.
Oh.
Right.
Okay, so yes, Brick, the brand has been buzzing this entire time.
All right.
And in your hand, Stanley says, "All right, well, this is where we need to be. You'll want to go to the center of the platform. You will find a symbol there.
Okay.
And it will be necessary for all of you to remove your helmets, at least temporarily. You can keep them near you if you wish,
Why?
so that the chamber can hear your voices."
Okay.
Don't we have like speakers? Why can't the speakers work?
Because it's magic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Magic has stupid rules. I click the...
Leaf says, having absolutely no idea if that's true.
I mean, magic has stupid rules. For some reason, I'm able to talk to people in their minds. I take the thing up. And nothing else. I can do nothing else. I take the helmet off and I put it on the ground. Do I suffocate and die?
Nope.
Great.
It's definitely warm, but
It's hot.
it's not too bad.
I take mine off and set it to record, and then set it on the ground pointed towards whatever this symbol is.
Okay.
I want a record of what happens to us for whoever comes next.
Smart.
Rick does what he always does, where he undoes the airlock and like sits it to where he's wearing it, kind of like a football player
Amazing.
Okay.
at halftime, almost like a hat.
That's good.
I just sigh and then let it fall in front of me.
Okay. And Zen does much the same.
It's really good.
Exactly. Zen does much the same. Satsi does not.
There should only be 5 required.
Satsi doesn't speak, so it doesn't matter if anyone hears her voice.
Makes
She
sense.
can't
I'm
talk.
not saying anything.
Yeah.
It's good.
Mhm.
Okay. I assume all of you approach the platform.
I am going to very quickly just ask Satsi. Do you have any compelling reason, other than the obvious ones, why we shouldn't do this?
She takes a moment and then signs. Aside from the fact that we're inviting a being from another universe into this one,
In the middle of a pentagram, yeah.
there are so many red flags.
That was what I thought. Are we doing this?
I don't want to, but I think Brick's soul will be shattered if we don't.
I can cut his arm off.
Not
Not that I'm opposed to it, but what would that accomplish?
Wait.
It would remove the brand.
I don't think that's
Why don't you just shave the skin off instead?
But
and
it's
take
my
it
good
off?
arm.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Can we do
We
laser
could also
tattoo
just shave off the skin.
removal?
I mean, or I could get like a really cool robot arm.
Do you want a robot arm, Rick?
I wouldn't say no.
I'm sorry to rain on your parade, Rick, but it is a little late for that.
What do you
Rain
mean?
seems like it would be inadvisable in here, but we could have some if you'd like.
Stanley, are you saying Stanley, are you saying some shit that like his soul's tied to the brand already and it don't matter, or we're stuck in here until something happens?
Both. Sorry,
Yes.
Stanley.
No, Leaf had the correct idea.
Good.
Cool.
That's good.
About the rain?
The energy field probably doesn't just keep the air in.
Keeps us in.
I'm just gonna take a seat wherever I am. Just gonna sit down. We're gonna be here a while. Might as well be comfy.
Stanley says, well, you may do so while we prepare the ritual, but I would recommend doing so at one of the points.
So this is like a seance or something.
Oh, it's a pentagram. So
It's a pentagram.
Sa-
There's 5 of us. There's 6 of us, including Satsi. 7 if you include Wonder.
Wonder's not with us, is she?
Mhm.
Really?
Wonder's always with
That
us.
seems
Well,
dangerous for her.
I brought Wonder in the cargo netting.
Okay.
I wasn't leaving Wonder outside.
Okay. Okay, so Satsi and Wonder stay on the outside unless like
Besides,
I look at Brick and I'm like, do you think are you supposed to go in the center or something?
I don't know.
What is Stanley telling you?
The center is reserved. All we need are willing participants at each point.
it is a pentagram, right?
Yes, it is a pentagram.
Is there a circle around the outside?
Yes.
Okay.
Grant, am I crazy? Vicky is asking. Am I crazy, or when in the prequel mission when the folks got possessed, were they also in a pentagram? When we found them or something? No, they weren't?
Just
Oh,
the
no.
one girl.
Oh no, one of them was setting up a pentagram. Yeah.
Just Margot.
Okay, cool. All right. I got
doing
my
doing
wife.
spooky things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine then.
You only need the pentagram to invite them in, not to get possessed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oopsie.
The possession just happened.
It doesn't have to be us that get possessed necessarily. This is a really bad idea. Let's do it.
This is a horrible
Okay.
idea.
Get this shit over with.
I want to be next to Brick when I die, so I said.
We're gonna die, it'll be fine.
This is so. I look at Satsi and I just go, if anything bad happens, if it looks like it's gonna be bad, run. Take Wonder and get out of here.
She slowly nods. Okay. I assume everyone takes their positions.
I like how we've just decided that Zen also gets to die with us.
There's a lake of lava, right? There's a lake of lava
There is a lake of lava below you.
below us. So like, did we go
Correct.
like out like a little catwalk thing to like a
Yes.
thing, and now we're standing on a little circle surrounded by a lake of lava below us?
Yes. There's a little bit of room between where you're standing and the edge.
It's cinematic,
Right.
one might say. This
Yeah,
feels
but
very.
I'm just trying to, you know,
Has anyone watched Steven Universe?
not enough.
Yes,
Not
but I
enough
don't
of it, no.
remember what.
Bismuth.
I haven't seen all of it though.
Okay.
It's like that scene in The Incredibles, but with lava below,
that.
Oh, cool.
That,
Okay.
or if
and a
anyone's
pentagram
watched.
instead of a computer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That, or if anyone's watched Steven Universe with a pentagram, Bismuth and Steven's fight. That makes no sense to people who.
I don't think I'm
None
making that
whatsoever.
far.
Yeah. It's a good show. You should watch it. Anyway.
Alright. Get this shit over with.
Is it just
Okay.
a pentagram, or are there more symbols?
Oh, there are many more symbols. You can't make them all out, though. It's
I'd like to
rather
memorize
difficult.
as much of the pattern as I can before stepping onto one of the points.
Okay. You may roll auto hypnosis.
Mm-hmm. That one. I'm distracted.
All right.
They're
That being
just very interesting patterns.
Okay, everyone takes their spots. Zen is. I'm gonna assume Zen is probably between like Kai and Leaf.
Okay.
With Arian Brick on the other side.
Before we all actually start this, is anyone actually unwilling? I look at everybody. Reluctant is fine. Unwilling.
No.
No, we're all gonna do this.
This is such a bad idea.
Agreed. Okay. Just
Okay.
checking.
I look at how does Zen look at the moment? He's kind of the only one who's not in the let's just jump off a cliff together kind of cult that we've formed, the four of us.
He definitely looks reluctant.
Yeah.
Kai, you may attempt to read his expression.
I'm bad at that.
You may roll with advantage. You know him.
It doesn't matter.
Birthday
Is
20.
this three?
Another one.
This three?
I am
Oh my
not
God.
lying. I'm not lying. I've had 3 fucking nat 20s today because
That's amazing.
it's my fucking birthday.
Okay.
It's amazing.
You catch just for a brief moment a glance that kind of just tells Kai everything she needs to know.
I know him so well.
If she's there, he's gonna be there.
Okay.
Before we start, I'll be like, Rick, after this, you're not allowed to talk to any entities ever.
Oh, I second that.
That's not what to be the case.
Okay. Stanley says, "All right. You do not need to hold me for this, but do place me by your feet. I will provide instructions." Ow!
You can have her. Why didn't you catch yourself?
I wasn't ready for it.
Oh, my bad.
Join hands.
Oh, a small pentagram.
Yes. It's still a little bit of a reach, but yes. Now, repeat after me. O Lady of Flame.
Oh, lady of fame.
Do we all say it?
It was,
Lady
it was
of
Lady
Flame.
Flame.
Do we all say it, or does he
Yeah.
say it?
Yes. All of you, please. We
Okay.
can restart.
Great. This is going to be... Grant has given us a challenge in the fact that we all have to say something together over Zoom. So, good luck,
This will
everyone.
be fun. All right, repeat after me.
Okay.
O Lady of Flame.
Oh,
Lady of Flame.
Rise, O Lady of Flame.
Right.
So, Lady of Flame.
All of us.
By invitation of our words.
By
invitation.
By invitation of our words.
Invitation of our words.
Our presence and our intentions.
Our presence
Presence
and our
intentions.
Rise, O dear lady.
Rise, oh dear
Rise.
lady.
Oh, dear lady.
The moment the last of you finishes the last syllable, the engravings underneath you light.
Oh,
And it's as if flame is running through all of them. Leaf, you have a good view of all of the glyphs. And there are glyphs and words and images carved intricately into this really quite impressive pentagram.
I would like to try that again.
You may roll auto hypnosis again if you would like.
This time it's a 22.
You've memorized it.
I want to be able to recreate this in case we want to summon something horrible later.
I think we've raised the lady in my mother's house.
Oh
She said the
no.
lights
no.
just blinked.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Also, Bill Nash is funny.
Yeah.
That's funny as hell.
I will say this though, Leaf. The moment you memorize it in its current form, the form begins to shift. And while the structure of the symbol remains, the language begins to change and evolve and swirl in and out of the lines. Eventually, wrapping around the circle that surrounds the entire image. A small flame ignites at its center. It begins to grow. And before long, it is well over 2 meters tall, 2.5 pushing 3. And you all begin to notice a shape solidifying within the flame.
Is she hot?
Yeah. Yeah. I
That
just
will
wanted to-
vary. Vary.
Can we roll for
Why are we the way that we are?
I rolled an 8 on a D10, by the way, because it's a 1 to 10 scale.
I got a 9.
Oh yeah, me
Oh
and
no.
Ari and Kai
Okay, I
have
guess we're
similar
doing
tastes,
this.
apparently.
If she
Oh,
can
God.
hurt me, I want her.
Zen is canonical. Zen got.
Iconic.
Oh, that's cute, little bee.
He has eyes only for one person. Anyway,
Also an 8.
Brick.
Brick doesn't care.
Okay.
I'm rolling for you.
Good.
Rick got a 15.
Brick doesn't care.
Sorry.
Brick doesn't care.
I'm sorry.
Yes, you definitely you see a humanoid form beginning to materialize. Only there's one stark difference. Where their head should end, you see the long curve of horns. But it's only for a moment. When the moment any of you blink the next time, they're gone. The flame subsides, and standing in front of you is an incredibly gorgeous, seemingly human woman of remarkable height. She
Like
has
Mirnan height or like.
Mirren height. She is dressed in a glittering black gown, has oddly pale skin, and flaming red hair that you notice changes hue as you watch. She smiles, takes a deep breath, and opens her eyes. And for a brief second, all of you can see what appears to be dancing fire behind them.
What color?
When the fire dies down, they appear to be black.
Black flame or black eyes?
Black eyes.
What color was the flame dancing in the eyes? This is an important question
Yeah.
considering our history.
Red and orange.
Okay.
She stretches and turns to Brick and says, "Well, Brick. Well, well, well. It's so good to be here again." And that is where we're gonna end it.
We summoned a demon and now we have to go. Bye.
Okay, that's fine. Anyway. Well, nobody died, so he kept his promise.
But next week, watch out.
Yeah, next
No.
Well, thank you guys all for joining us for D&D in Space Night. On this lovely September 17th. Thank you all for hanging out. Shout out to Bill Nash and Lynn Jersey for having a great time up in chat. And for everybody who was watching that didn't feel like hopping in chat, or everybody that's catching the VOD later. Also, we have our VODs available on our YouTube channel. If you do exclamation point YouTube in the chat, Grant's on all this shit. Here we go. And then we also have, thank you, mama. We also have our Instagram. I have not posted in like a week, but I'm gonna start posting again. I promise. I've been busy. And then we also have a Discord. You can join our Discord and chat with us. And then the Finsta is me. It's me. It's fun. We don't have a MySpace. It's coming soon. Leaf, Kyle, really. Hold on. Okay. Kyle really thinks that one's very funny. Leaf would probably also think it's funny. Club Penguin is fucking hilarious. We need that to redirect to something.
Give me just a sec.
It's really good. It's really funny. As far as the rest of the week goes, on Thursday I will be here playing some more Roller Coaster Tycoon. I have been fucking obsessed with Roller Coaster Tycoon. I think I'm going to continue playing it till the end of September, and then I might switch it up because Grant sent me a game that looks very intriguing, and I might play that because it looks really cool and fun, and I would like to work for the Baba Yaga. So... And this game will let me do that. So I might work for the Baba Yaga in October, but until then, we're going to be playing Roller Coaster Tycoon still. Maybe I do work for the Baba Yaga in Roller Coaster Tycoon. Who knows? Who's giving me the money for these parks? We don't know. Anyway. And then next week, Aiden and I will be here on Monday.
All right.
That might be a lie. I gotta figure that out because I think I might have to work next Monday. But we'll figure it out. Aiden will maybe be here with a guest. Maybe it's Kyle. And then on Tuesday we'll be back for some more D&D in space. Club Penguin, it says RIP now. No! That's so sad.
Incredible.
You know what it should redirect to? It should redirect to like the penguin, like a penguin live stream from a zoo.
Yes.
Oh,
That would be
cute.
funny. Kyle's on it. All right. Well, shout out to my lovely party mates, Kyle, Mac, and Amanda, for being just the best people in the world to play D&D with and to spend my birthday D&D with. Oh, so happy. And shout out to our lovely Game Master Grant for weaving such an incredible story and scaring the shit out of all of us today. Jesus Christ. I'm so afraid. This is all I'm going to be able to think about for the next week. But that's okay, because it's D&D. I think that's about it. Follow if you're new here, subscribe if you feel so inclined, and
Look at the penguins.
Look at the penguins.
and look at the penguins. Should I click on it now?
Okay.
Let's click on
They're
it.
just hanging out in a little mosh pit.
Iconic. Here's the penguins, guys. They're so good. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.